In this video, we're going to be setting up a development environment for LayoutPreview. We'll be using a tool called LiveReload to see changes to assets in real time. You should already have watched the previous videos in this series, which shows you how to set up a content source, content schemas, product, and an edition with some pages and layouts. I'm going to be using the command line to do this. Feel free to use a different Git tool if you're more comfortable with that. You should have already received access to a repository of your own. I'm going to be using the Bootstrap repository directly for the sake of this example. Let's get started. Go to the GitHub page of your repository and find the URL to use for cloning. This is under the code button here. I'm now opening a VS Code window and a new terminal. This can be done from the terminal menu at the top or by using the command palette. You can see here, create new terminal. Then I will go to the location where I'm cloning this, and I will input the clone command, git clone, and the URL that you just copied. And if I now do code-r and that folder, it will open up this repository in the same window. So let's get LiveReload running. If we take a look at the package.json file, we can see that there's a name here at the end of the script. Now, this name should be changed to your account name in DrEdition. This is the same name as you see when you access DrEdition. It's the first part of the URL up here. So make sure to change this to match your name. And there's also a dependency here on DrEdition CLI, which is the command line utility that will run the LiveReload service. So let's install these dependencies. When this is done, you can go down to the bottom left and open this tab right here, npm scripts. You should now be able to run this by clicking the run button. Now it says no config found for broadcast. So we would like to create this. If you press enter, it will choose the default capitalized answer. So I'm just going to press enter. It suggests broadcast because that's what I have up here. So if you already changed this to the correct name, you can just press enter again. Now it will open a browser window and enable me to create an API key that will be used to access LayoutPreview and DrEdition. So just press enter. We'll just call this demo LiveReload key. Just add a super simple scope. There's no need for any access to anything. So let's just say I will just copy this key like this. We'll go back here and we will paste it. You can see now it says new build ready for LP assets bootstrap. If we now go back to our edition and we go to this layout, we click this, press open, and you go up here on the right hand side, you should see a live session. So if I click this, it will now be using the assets that I have locally instead of those that are committed to the repository. So if I go here now and I make a change, let's just make a super simple change to make things really clear. So let's change the headline color to red and save. If you go back, you will see that it instantly changes. So now we are ready to do some bigger changes to components.